when did Claim 52 start doing these smoothie style beers?
Yeah, so I wasn't here when the smoothie style beers started. I think that was around 2017 or 2018. And it began with a collaboration between the brewers here at the time and a friend of theirs. And they just kind of came up with this idea of adding fruit, making the beer like pretty thick. And the first one that came out wasn't nearly as dense as what it is today. Batch after batch, they just kind of kept adding more and started taking inspiration from their favorite cereals and desserts and things like that. And people drank it up. They would do these releases, these beer drops, where people would line up down the block at the kitchen in order to get a couple cans of the latest thick beer, and it was an awesome way to hype up the brewery and get people excited. So all of our smoothie beers start with a base of normal beer, so it's mostly malted barley and then some malted oats, and we add some sugars for fermentability. And then, so we'll brew a triple batch of that base beer, and we ferment it with a special yeast that creates lactic acid that makes the beer sour. And then once the beer is done fermenting, we move the yeast off of it, and then I will rack 10 barrels of that beer into a bright tank, which is just a holding tank basically, and then we'll add our fruit puree to it. So that's, depending on the brand, it could be peach, mango, or pineapple, raspberries, whatever, along with some other like syrups and flavorings to really enhance the quality of the beer we're trying to make. It's interesting to me because I'm interested in how flavors are developed across the board, whether it's beer or food, and the way that our palates enjoy those things. And so, the fact that I'm making something that's a beer version of candy, it's easy to scoff at, but in the end it's about having fun, and this is what a lot of people like to drink.